Yeah, man. Let me talk about this OTF Jam. They trying to say he made a post from his IG. I mean, I don't know if you can see. You probably can zoom in the background and see it. But let me take this picture off. Yeah, but zoom in. Look at that. But yeah, he went from his IG to make a post about. He's talking about work. I think he was talking about work or Booney Booney Mo, or he was talking about OTF members, and he ain't the reason that they basically he ain't the one that took them down. He ain't the reason that they went down. Somebody else told or something. Basically, I'm listening to Trenches News, give a little insight on the
Hope
situation.
everybody's safe, and blessed. Hey, remember, if you got anything extra that's warm, it's cold outside, the hawk is here. Make sure you bag it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate, man. Catch your blessing by God. It might don't come right away, but it'll come in a time of need. Hey, with that being said, we're talking about OTF Jam. I see it's going around viral. Everybody keep on inboxing me, telling me the Trenches News, report about it, report about it. I wasn't going to report about Jam, man, but I'm going to report about it. Okay? So, everybody know that OTF Jam is being accused of taking down Lil Durk now. He's been accused of that. Now, this come from members. I wouldn't have reported about Jam if no member from these blocks didn't tell me. I don't just go off the internet. So let's just start there. I wouldn't have reported about OTF Jam if the
But yeah, I remember OTF Bazoo. He was basically saying like, don't believe everything you see. The Jam he know ain't do that. The Jam he know ain't tell. You know what I'm saying? You can't believe the blogs, all the blogs you see, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Rio the Young OG home, and Trump been talking about them drones, and he been talking about me with the TikTok person about them bans. And Bankroll Freddie, you know, he went to jail. He went to prison. He got sentenced, and his dad got sentenced too recently. You know what I'm saying? And I got Whack on in top five. Arguing on Academic Stream. Go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Go look at my videos. I posted in my video. You know what I'm saying? And then, but yeah, man, they trying to say that Lil Durk provided timestamps and locations for the lawyers in the case. And so basically, still claiming innocent or whatnot.
everybody else. All right. So Jam being accused of the murder for hire case with Lil Durk on the Lil Pab hit. Lil Pab was killed. It was supposed to be from Quando. They saying that Jam had told the members. All right. So how did they link Jam to it? Well, Jam was on parole. Jam was on parole before when he got out of jail. When he got out of jail, he was on parole. And Jam had got caught with a gun at 23, right? Jam wasn't supposed to be out of town in California without permission. You got to have permission to go out of town. He didn't get permission because why would he get permission to go out of town and they about to kill somebody? So, and remember, you got to use your IDs when you go through the scanner things. You got to use your IDs when you're flying on the airport. And remember that the killers, everybody who was part of it, they know who was there. They know who can tell on them before anybody can. So we just gonna keep that in mind. Okay. So Jam accused of the one who got grabbed by the feds, and you know what I'm talking about, and he is out now. He's supposed to be in jail still. Remember, he got caught with a gun. He was on 3 years parole. That means he's still supposed to be on parole and still supposed to be in jail fighting the gun charge, right? Because he's a habitual criminal, right? Habitual criminal. So Jam is not in jail. He's nowhere. None of that. Well, it was already a fake page that was going around before this that somebody made and saying that Jam said this and that. Hey, look, Jam is a gangster, bro. Jam gonna come out on video. He gonna come out on audio. He gonna come out to one of these platforms, man, that's gonna pay him some money, and he gonna say it. But he'll come out before that. If this about his name, remember that. This ain't about no money or none of that. This is about his name. So Jam come out and be like, You know what I'm saying? Just imagine somebody playing with Bezu name. Bezu gonna come out. Ain't about no interview or I'm gonna tell on the interview for $30,000 and none of that. He gonna come straight out and say, man, hey, look, quit playing with my name. You know, it's a fake page that came out yesterday, man. And they saying that it jams and that he wrote all this shit. Now it looked good because they know some of the situation. They knew he was in jail with Boona. They know that Nikki, their old baby mama, first baby mama at that, they brought up Nikki. It's cool, you know what I'm talking about with Jam people, you know, she know all of them. So they blended it in. But why would Jam go on a fake page when Jam could go on his real page? Jam got 30,000 subscribers, something like that. Why would he go on a fake page and then type a love letter? Damn near incriminating himself on that and incriminating himself even more. They already saying he's snitching. Then he say, hey, I'm gonna show y'all how the feds got up on us. I ain't the reason they got up on us. You know what I'm saying? So that means y'all was doing some criminal, ill intent shit that he admitting to. You know, that ain't Jam, man. I hit his people up, they ain't respond to me. But I'm gonna have to say that ain't Jam, man, because I know how Jam gonna come when he come. Now they put in there that, you know, he'll beat up Boona. Yeah, he will. He all that's true. But I'm gonna have to say that ain't Boona, man. Boona would have came off his real shit because he got a platform. You know what I'm saying? Why come off a page that got 0 followers and all that when you come off your platform? So he was supposed to say it, you know, Durk a hoe and you know what I'm saying, everybody hate Durk. It looked like I seen that before because they took it out of somebody's playbook because, you know, Durk did, you know what I'm talking about, get into it with a lot of them, and they said the same shit about Durk, that, you know, they be fake kicking it with Durk bad friends. I told y'all that. So now it just happened to come out that Jam said it was Trench's News saying it. You know, that Durk bad friends and all this shit. Come on, man. Like, hey, it sound good. OTF Jam, man, he's missing. Like I said, man, where in the world is OTF Carmen Sandy Jamo? You know what I'm saying? Where in the world is he, man? Can't nobody find him, bro. Can't nobody. Everybody know his real name, but can't nobody find him. What a gun charge at? What a parole at? You know, 26 months, 3 years, 3 years at 85%. Anything aggravated is 85%. Jam ain't had 50, he had 85%. He did 12 years, right? So if he did 12 years, that means on parole, he would have had to do 3 years at 85%, right? So 3 years at 85% would be 2 years and 6 months. He'll still be in there. He got locked up for the gun in 2023. He'll still be in IDOC right now, man. You know, it sounds good, but hey, I ain't want to report about it, y'all. But I had to, man. They wanted me to do it, so I had to. But yeah, OTF Jam, man, he has been accused of the first takedown of Lil Durk them in the Lil Pab situation, man. Only reason why I reported about the first time because I seen everybody reporting about it. I knew Jam, and I hit up the members, and they told me that Jam told, man. You know what I'm talking about? And then if they try to lie, I got proof. You know, I got proof in the pudding. I just don't show my evidence, all my evidence until, you know what I'm talking about, you know, it come out. But, yeah. And then we got Lil Durk. Crime Network, Law and Crime, had brought a prosecutor from California up there to speak on Lil Durk. And he had said, they asked him, like, on the murder for hire situation, and both of them, how do he feel that Lil Durk chances of beating him? And he said the first one, Lil Durk basically nailed to the cross. The FBI don't come unless they cross their T's and dot their I's. Now, on the second murder for hire, he said that Lil Durk can beat that because it's all off. You know, who is to prove that Lil Durk was on the phone with them? Like, they ain't like just because you shake somebody's hand on a video and all that, hey, look. You know what I'm saying? So if they ain't got nothing that's saying that Durk did it, you know, they just going off his say. But I can tell you, like, just because you shake somebody's hand, like, just because
you mean nigga be talking
one of the killers to flip and say he did it, the jury gonna believe it, man. Y'all get in the comments, let me know what y'all think. My man is my now. Let's say the kid. Like, just because you shake somebody's hand on a video and all that, hey, look, you can read Keith. I know Keith personally, bro. On everything, I know Keith personally. And Keith one of them type of people who will shake your hand, you know what I'm talking about, BD, whatever, but don't fuck with you, bro. Like, he ain't messing with you, bro. But he showing you love, 16. But he ain't messing with you, bro. He know he ain't got to be around you. He got money. But yeah, the OTF members have been kicked out of Chief Keef concert, and they got mad, man. But y'all called them the feds, bro. Your homies them OTF called y'all them the feds, bro. Why would they let y'all in? Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about the situation. Keith is doing good, even though Brick Baby tried to throw him under the bus. Brick Baby said that Keith and them probably be involved with the Durk shit. And Keith doing good, man. Keep on pushing. Love you, man. I hope you get richer and richer, bro. You came from nothing, and I know nobody ain't want to give you nothing when you was younger. You know what I'm talking about? Not even a $3 bag of weed. And now you got it, and now they bagging, man. But I know how it feels, man. Hey, that's what I got on Keith and OTF members getting kicked out of Keith venue. Now, Keith was on the stage, so we can't blame it on Keith. But one of the securities probably could have kicked them out, you know, or one of the promoter probably could have been like seeing a video of OTF booning them and laughing at Keith talking about they the feds and was like, nah, bro, we ain't even going through this, you know? So that could be the reason. Next, Lil Durk is officially in California. You can check and look for yourself. He's in California now. The paperwork changed over. He's in California now. It says it on Pacer. So that means arraignment will be in about 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks. It'll be arraignment, but it's the holidays, so it'll probably be after January that we start finding out things. But you know, Dirk got an uphill battle, man. He got a lot going against him. You know, may God bless him, man. Hey, but last but not least, we got Brick Baby, man. Brick Baby got on DJ Vlad and said that Lil Durk should have paid for the killers coming out of California. And Brick Baby crazy, man. He wild, bro. Like, you say Lil Durk them your homie. You been knowing Lil Durk since 2015 or 14 or something like that, and that's your homie, and he fed you and all that. Like, hey, look, it's one thing for a blogger or reporter, you know what I'm talking about,
in the murder for hire. And, you know, the feds, in the effort to get Lil Durk bond denied by the court, they released information about Lil Durk being linked to a second murder for hire on the same day that he going in front of the court for bail. They playing dirty. But the whole time, you know, Lil Durk and his legal team, they done came up with a way to try to prove Lil Durk innocence. Lil Durk and his legal team is providing the courts and the feds with Lil Durk's location and timestamps at the time of the crime and reasoning of why he was on the plane with Vonnie. You know, Lil Durk lawyer basically telling the courts that, you know, Vonnie was going somewhere and Lil Durk was going to the same place. So Lil Durk just gave Vonnie a ride. That's what the Lil Durk legal team is going with as far as why he was on the plane with Vonnie. Vonnie was going here, I was going there, so we just went together. That's what they saying, why he was on the plane with Vonnie. And they also provide his location and timestamps at the time of the offense, at the time of the murder and all that shit. Because you know your phone is like a GPS, fool. Like your phone gonna tell you what restaurant you was at, what 7-Eleven you was at, all that shit. So whole time, you know, they Lil Durk legal team is
like, just because you shake somebody's hand on a video.
Actually make sense of why Lil Durk was at places at the time that he was at these places. Like, yeah, I was over here for this. Like, look, it's gonna tell you I was over here. This what I was doing when I was over there. It's gonna tell you I was over here. You know, this what I was doing when I was over here type shit. So Durk and his legal team is handing that over to the feds in an effort to prove his innocence. Like, look, bro, here go all my locations and timestamps right here. Like, I was over here for this.
Why you got J phone? Puka Bud, Sweetie, Puka Bud, Sweetie. Boy, we finna flame your ass up all week long. You got J porn on your phone. Why you got J porn on your phone? Why do you can you answer the question? Can you answer the question, please? Why are you evading the question? Why do you have gay porn on the phone? That's all we want to know.
Batiman.
Young guy. Yo.
That nigga would never hang up.
No, he would not. We're talking about the gay, what we really see.
Hey, so let's talk about
we really see this gay porn on your shit, bro. Yo, Rich, we talking about the gay porn.
With the 5
Can we address the gay porn?
Talk about this contract.
Can we address this gay porn? Gay porn.
Let's talk about it all.
Why you got gay porn on your phone? Why you got gay porn on your phone? Why do you have gay porn on your phone? Puka butt! Sweetie! Puka butt! Puka butt! Sweetie! Boy, we finna flame your ass!
CPD reports Powell spent time living at blah, 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 Carpenter Street, which is located in Mike City BD territory, according to him. So it looks like these are both Mike City BD people. He's a victim. Powell was a victim of simple battery that occurred there. Let's just keep it going. And now we get to Durk. Background on Durk Banks. Interesting. Durk Banks is a famous rapper on the south side of Chicago, according to CHS1, a snitch. Conversation with CPD gang officers who are familiar with Black Disciples, social media postings, and public source research, and a review of Lil Durk's lyrics. Durk is a member of the Lamron faction of the Black Disciples. According to CPD records, Lil Durk's brother, Dante Banks Jr., a.k.a. D-Thing, was shot and killed outside of a nightclub in Harvey, Illinois in June 2021. CHS1 has reported that Durk was and is still, it said is, so at the time of that, so in 2023, he said Durk was still offering money. In 2023, he was still offering money for people to kill those responsible for his brother's murder, and more specifically, offering to pay money for any gangster disciple that is killed. CHS1 has also indicated that D-Thing was killed by members of Dump Street. According to CHS1, Dump Street is a GD faction. Okay? So they're saying the people who killed D-Thing was from Dump Street. And Dump Street is a GD faction on the south side of Chicago. According to CHS1, Dump Street member individual A was a close associate of Mac. Okay? According to law enforcement records, individual A is currently in a pretrial custody for allegedly committed a double murder that took place at a country club in Illinois. Okay, we could figure out this, chat. Let's see who individual A is, because anytime you see individual, well, individual don't mean snitch, actually. Individual usually doesn't mean snitch, but we could figure out anything we want at this point, right? Yeah. Okay, man arrested after two brothers killed in, yeah, okay, so this is a double murder. So individual A is, who is this? Armani Green. Okay. So these are the two people who died. And Armani Green, he was 21 from Markham. Let's Google him. Markham. Let's see if we can find a mugshot or something like that. Find probably something, right? I could look up the mugshot myself, but let's go to images. Okay, this is, do you guys know this guy? This is Armani Green. So he's individual A. Okay? Chat. None of this is snitching. This is called having a fucking brain. Okay? The feds already did their investigation. We're just not waiting till the trial to figure out what they know, right? They know this shit already. We're trying to figure it out as the public. They're still investigating. So we got to be like, read between the lines. Okay, bet. So they're saying individual A was close to Mac, and he's locked up for a double murder. Cool. Now, Stephon Mack's murder. According to the records and information provided by YPC, and I think that's the youth, is that the youth whatever thingy? Yeah. Mac, yeah, okay, yeah, that's the Youth Peace Center. Mac arrived at the Youth Peace Center at 12:07 on January 27, based on the video surveillance provided by YPC at approximately 2:22, while Mac was still inside. A 2014 black Chrysler sedan with tinted windows carrying shooters arrived to the parking lot. The Chrysler was initially parked on the east side of the parking lot, facing YPC. At approximately 2:25, the Chrysler moved to the west side of the lot, facing eastward. The shooters remained in the Chrysler for approximately 40 minutes, apparently waiting for Mac to leave YPC. So they were there. Based on the surveillance footage provided by YPC, Mac exited the YPC and began walking across the parking lot at approximately 2:59 p.m. As he walked towards his car, two masked individuals emerged from the Chrysler, one which One from the driver's side door, shooter A, and the other from the front passenger side door, shooter B. They began shooting at Mac, who fled eastbound from the shooters. Based on the video surveillance, right, as well as information provided by the CPD concerning Mac's autopsy, and recovered evidence at and around the crime scene, shooter A pursued him on foot, shot him to death with a Ruger AR 5.56. Let's look how that looks. Ruger AR 5.56. So with a gun that looks like this. Okay. Maybe saw it off a little bit, but, niggas. Based on a ring camera footage obtained from residents located on the 300 block of the West 110th Place on Chicago, blah, blah. After killing Mac, I believe shooter A fled eastbound from the YBC. As so he did, the ring camera footage captured shooter A yelling something to the effect of, "Marley! Yo, come on, Marley!" Perfect. You gotta yell, "Come on," and name the person you're telling to come on after you've done a murder. Ring camera footage depicted shooter A fleeing from the YPC after killing Mac. No need to have a mask on, wearing all black clothes, face coverings. When you're going to yell out the person's name, that's also wearing the same shit. Let's wear a face mask, but just talk to each other. Yo, Mike Evans, come on, nigga. We gonna kill this nigga right now.